All right, my dears, if you're viewing this at a later time on YouTube and you like to follow along on Spotify today, we have Earth Chapel. That will cue up Earth Chapel. We're going to focus today on the pelvis and Svadhisthana chakra, the second chakra, or the sacral chakra, which often involves the hips, and also just to put us in tune with, our pelvis and the way we can steady our pelvis and steady our ribs so we support the low back. So we'll just be exploring that. Now, the other thing I want to say about the second chakra is that a lot of emotions come up with the second chakra, and that's to be honored, and maybe no emotions come up for you. And by emotions, I don't mean we're going to bawl, but you can have anger come up, you can have agitation come up, you can have frustration come up, you could have joy, unexplainable joy come up, or sadness or grief. All of that is appropriate. The second chakra is the element of water. And the element of water deals with our deep emotions, our womb water. So whether or not you have a uterus, we still have this space here that is our reproduction. So whether you're male or female identified, we have this space that is of creativity, of what we are producing. So you don't have to produce children. You can create projects. You can create art. You can simply create space in your own being to cultivate more awareness. So oftentimes in this culture, we think of clearing out space so something new can come in. It's very rare that we clear out space for the sake of space itself. Yeah. So even Marie Kondo and thinking about, does this bring me joy? Can I clear out what no longer serves me, what really doesn't bring me joy? Once we have all that clearing, how often do we keep space or begin to slowly or all at once fill it up again? So my awareness today is calling me to offer the invitation to just feel some spaciousness. What would that feel like? How could that get your creative juices flowing, even when you don't have a mental idea of what you're trying to create? You're not producing. You're just feeling creative energy for the sake of creative energy. All right. So we'll take a few moments to adjust our seat here. Maybe do a few circles of our neck, our shoulders. Kanti and I are going to open with a mantra called Shivoham. So Shiva is a Hindu deity, the one who guards the gates of dissolution or dissolving, guards the gates of death and rebirth, much like Hecate in the Celtic pantheon or Hades. So whatever falls away and dissolves creates that space for creation. Today, we are not thinking about rebirth as much as space. Just that beautiful, creative possibility. Shiva is also the one, the Lord of meditation. Some say the Lord of yoga. That space where it is beyond thought, where creative potential can be felt, but not yet manifest. Namah Shivaya Parapurnam Shivoham Shivoham Namah Shivaya Parapurnam Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Ananoham, Ananoham, Anandoham, Anandoham, Ananoham, Ananoham, Anandoham, Anandoham, Namah Shivaya Parapurnam Shivoham Shivoham Namah Shivaya Parapurnam Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Ananoham, 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 Namah Shivaya Parapurnam Shivoham Shivoham Namah Shivaya Parapurnam Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Ananoham, 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 Ananoham. Next few moments, we'll practice some of Ritty Pranayama. Inhale, same length as exhale. So count your inhale. Match it with your exhale. Now let your breath be natural and effortless. You might keep your eyes closed or soft. On your next inhale, reach your arms out and up. On the exhale, twist to the left. You might look over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center and twist to the right. And chin might turn over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Cactus your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Begin to draw the front of your ribs in. As you draw the front of your ribs in and keep your hands cactused, notice where your breath goes. Can you feel the sides of your ribs? What about the back here? More difficult, right? To feel the back here. Now place your hands to your knees, draw your chin to your chest, and round your spine like cat. Notice where your breath goes. Can you feel it move into your back here? More readily, yes? What about the sides? What about the front? Great. Now come back to center and begin to notice your pelvis more, your very low belly. Draw your low belly in. Let's change the cross of our seat. Draw the low belly in. Notice how you can anchor your pelvis here. And we'll do the same thing. Inhale, reach the arms up. Twist to the left. Now with the low belly really activated and drawn in, notice what changes. Where is your breath? Is it harder to breathe with your low belly drawn in? For me, definitely in this pose. Notice. Inhale, center. Twist to the right. Activate that low belly. Notice where you can breathe. Inhale back to center. Cactus the arms. Draw that low belly strongly in and notice where your breath goes. Does your breath feel more shallow? Shorter? Just notice. Place your hands to your knees and round your spine. Draw that low belly strongly in and breathe. And then come back to center. And we'll cue up our playlist. And we'll start standing. Standing at the top of the mat. Feel your feet on the earth. We're going to push play in 3, 2, 1, push play. Inhale, reach your arms up. Palms right to your heart. Reach your arms straight up and make a wave-like motion. Sweep the arms out and up. Palms to the heart. Arms straight up and like a wave cresting. One more time, inhale, arms up. Palms to the heart. Arms straight up. Crest the wave, round the back, fold all the way forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, rise all the way up. Palms to the heart. Arms straight up. Crest like a wave as you round over your legs. Oh. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold again. Rise up, lead with the sternum. Palms to the heart. Last time, inhale, arms straight up. Crest like a wave and round over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, step back to plank. Begin to draw your low belly in. Notice where your breath goes. Come onto your left side plank. Any leg variation. Come back to center. Onto the right side, any leg variation. Back to center. Shift forward. Knees could come down, chaturanga. Push straight up. Side plank on the right. You could have your right knee down. Deep breath in. Chaturanga. Push up, side plank on the left. Left knee could be down. Chaturanga to cobra or up dog. Back to downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Working with the second chakra today. Walk or hop your feet wide. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Squat, inhale. Fold forward over your legs, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Push up, side plank left, inhale. Chaturanga, push up. Side plank right. Inhale. Chaturanga, cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Walk or hop your feet as wide as the edges of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Turn your toes out, squat, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, now you choose. Cobra or up dog or push up side plank left. If you chose that route, chaturanga, push up side plank right. Otherwise, meet us in down dog. Making your way back. Downward facing dog for everybody. Walk or hop feet wide. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Squat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga to cobra or up dog or push up side plank right. Push up side plank left. And then we'll all meet in down dog. Walk or hop feet wide. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Squat. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Down dog your way. You could hold plank. You could do side plank. You could do cobra up dog. You could rest in child's pose. Shoulders away from your ears in down dog. Walk or hop feet wide. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Squat. Breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Try to breathe into your pelvis. Inhale. Fold forward over your legs. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Down dog your way. Walk or hop wide. Halfway lift, nice. Forward fold. Squat, deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Feel the pelvic floor squeeze. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor. One more breath, inhale in. Hold over your legs, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Down dog your way. Nice. Walk or hop straight to squat now, straight to squat. Nice. Okay, reach your hands out in front. Stand all the way up. Set your feet right. Little bit of a back bend, inhale. Cactus the arms, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Down dog your way. Right leg lifts. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Bend that knee. Lift your heart, breathe in. Straighten the leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Bend the knee. Plant your palms, lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Open your hip. Deep breath in. Step the foot now forward between the hands. Dip the hips, lift the heart, breathe in. Straighten the leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Bend the knee. Lift the right leg. Open the hip. Take a deep breath in. Take it now more towards your left hand. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Feel that outer hip, breathe in. Bend the knee. Lift the leg up. Place the foot down, lift your left leg. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Bend your knee, lift the heart, inhale. Straighten the leg, exhale. Stay for the inhale. And bend the knee. Lift the leg up and open your hip. And deep breath in. Step the foot forward between the hands. Dip the hip, lift the heart. Straighten the leg. Stay for the inhale. Bend the knee. Lift the leg up. Open the hip. Then step that left foot more toward your right hand. Dip the hips, lift the heart. Woo. Straighten the left leg. Stay for an inhale. Bend the knee. Lift the leg up. Step the foot together at the back of the mat, down dog. Shift high on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, walk or hop to squat. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor, stay. Inhale here. Squeeze the pelvic floor, stay. One more breath in. And out. Reach your hands forward. Stand all the way up. Set your feet straight. Back bend, inhale. Cactus like your arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Down dog your way. Right leg goes high. Open your hip. Step the foot to the outside of the right hand. This time, bring your left knee down and bring your hips back. Keep bending that right knee. You might shift on the forearms or blocks. You might hard flex the right foot and let the right knee open. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Send both hips forward now. Lift the heart. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Tuck your back toes under. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and spin the hip open. Breathe in. Step the foot forward between the hands. Left knee goes down. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Lift the heart. Cactus the arms. Send your hips forward. Breathe into that left front hip. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus even more. Arms up, inhale. Frame the front foot. Three-legged dog. Breathe in. Take that right foot across the body. Straighten the leg, thread it through, left arm up. Down dog your way. Left leg goes high. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, bring the right knee down. Send your hips back. Come onto forearms or blocks. Hard flex the left foot, let the left knee open. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Send both hips forward. Lift the heart, inhale here. Exhale here. Tuck your back toes under, three-legged dog. Lift that left leg, bend the knee, spin the hip open, breathe in. Step the foot forward, low lunge. Tuck your tail, send the hips forward. Cactus the arms, send the heart up. Take a deep breath in. Cactus even more. Arms up, inhale. Frame the front foot. Three-legged dog. Left leg goes high, open the hip. Left leg goes across the body to the right, right arm up. Down dog your way. Walker hop squat. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Notice the space in the pelvis. Breathe in and out. Reach your arms forward. Stand up. Set your feet straight forward, back bend. Breathe in. Cactus the arms. Arms up. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Down dog your way. Right leg up. Open the hip. Flip your dog, maybe wild thing. Lift the right leg up. Take it across the body. Straighten the leg, thread it through, left arm up. Right leg up. Step the foot all the way forward. Crescent lunge. Cactus the arms. Arms up. Warrior two. Inhale, exalted. Side angle. Really stretch that left arm long. Side plank on the left. Down dog your way. Left leg high. Open the hip, maybe flip your dog wild thing. Left leg up. Take the leg across the body, straighten, thread it through, right arm up. Left leg up. Crescent lunge. Cactus the arms. Lift. Warrior two. Inhale, exalted. Side angle. Really stretch that right arm forward and down, side plank on the right. Down dog, your way. Walk or hop to squat. About 10 breaths here. Notice your pelvis. Is there any way to breathe some space there? Or just to notice what's there, even if that's lack of space. Move your arms forward. Rise. Set your feet straight forward, back bend. Breathe in. Cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Down dog your way. Right leg goes high. Right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Back heel goes down. Both hands walk to the left. So your right foot might line up with the edge of your mat. Can you bend that right knee? Can you draw the right hip back? And then lift halfway. Spin both feet to face the long edge of the mat, nice and wide. Fold forward. Soften your knees. Notice what that does. It might give you more space. Halfway lift. Turn your right toes out, left toes out. Bend your left knee, see if you can come down. Turn your right toes up, Skandasana. Hands might be on blocks. Switch sides. Come back to center. Halfway lift. Stand back to face the front of your mat. Down dog your way. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps to the outside of the left hand, back heel goes down. Hands walk to the right. Left foot might be to the outside. Is that? Oh. And then here we are breathing, noticing. One more big breath here. And then stand to face the long edge of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You might soften your knees. Halfway lift. Turn your toes out, bend your right knee. Straighten the left leg, Skandasana. Let that right heel go toward the earth. Switch sides. Left heel toward the earth. Back to center. Halfway lift. Spin to face the front of your mat again. Downward facing dog your way. Walk or hop to squat. Arms go forward. Rise. Feet set forward, back bend. Cactus the arms. Inhale, arms up. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Down dog your way. Right leg lifts. Right foot to the outside of the right hand, back heel down. Walk your right shoulder underneath your right knee. Interlace your fingers on your right ankle or foot. Spin the back knee down. Let the right knee open, send the hips back. Send the hips forward. Some of you might bend the left knee, reach back with your right hand for the left foot. Release the foot if you have it. Tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee up. Three-legged dog, right knee opens, hip opens. Pigeon. Walk your left knee back and in towards center. Look over your right shoulder. Pause here. Some of you might walk up onto your right hand, your right leg with your hands, or you might be on blocks with your forearms. Keep looking right. Center yourself. See if that left toe can tuck under. The knee can inch back and in towards center 1 more millimeter. Then bow your head. So listen now, we're going to come up and sit off onto that right hip and swing the left leg out to the left. Adjust the right heel by the groin. Left hand grabs the right ankle. We lean to the left. Right hand grabs your own head. Spin the heart up. Less about reaching for your foot, more about spinning the heart up. Come up, look to your left leg. Both arms reach up. Both hands reach for the left leg. Bow your head. Notice where your breath moves in your ribs. What happens if you draw your low belly in? Where does the breath move? As you come back up, plant your palms, swing that left leg back behind you, three-legged dog. Right leg lifts, right leg shakes out. Place that right foot down. Left leg lifts. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Spin the right heel down. See if you can walk your left shoulder underneath your left knee and perhaps interlace your fingers around the left ankle. Keep bending that left knee over the ankle, but draw the left hip back. Pivot so that your right knee goes to the ground. Send your hips back. Let your left knee open. See if you can come on the forearms. Bow your head. Keep your left foot as it is. Come up and send your hips forward. You might bend the right knee, reach back with the left hand for the right foot. Release the foot if you have it. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee up. Three-legged dog. Thread it through pigeon. Working with the back leg instead of the front. Tuck your right toes under, inch the right knee back and in towards center and look left. Whew. You could be up on your forearms or your palms. You could use blocks, whatever works. Keep looking left for a few breaths. Steady yourself forward. One more millimeter, perhaps that right knee inches back and in towards center, and then we bow. What if you could breathe some space in your pelvis? What if that was true? Now we'll sit off onto that left hip, swing the right leg out to the right, adjust the left heel in toward the groin, right hand grabs left ankle, left hand grabs the right side of your head, lean right, spin the heart up. Come to center, look at your right leg, both arms reach up and reach toward the right foot, ankle, shin, whatever you can reach, and you bow. Now, my dears, come back to center and plant your palms. Swing that right leg around, tuck the toes under, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. You might shake the hip out. Both legs down, down dog, shift forward, chaturanga, cobra or up dog, child's pose. Now, if your knees are wide, you might be able to breathe into your pelvis even here. And we're going to come to Sphinx pose. So you might think, what does Sphinx have to do with the sacral chakra, Svadhisthana? A lot, actually. So here, before we do anything else, we want to set our elbows under our shoulders, or even a little tiny bit more forward of our shoulders. And we're going to start to wiggle our hips side to side and see, what do you feel on the floor? So those of us with ample bellies, like myself, might feel the belly on the floor. And so it might be even more interesting to try to draw the belly in and get the pubic bone to the floor. What happens? Do you feel your core here? Can you feel your core? Subtle, but still there, yeah? Drawing that belly in and tucking the tail enough so that the pubic bone goes to the floor. Some of you might even feel your belly off the floor. That's not my experience, but I do feel my pubis on the floor. Now, what if we could relax our hips? Notice where your breath moves. And then push into your wrists more than your elbows. With that belly really drawing in, it's hard for me to talk here and do this. Draw the heart forward. Your low belly might be so engaged, it almost feels like a menstrual cramp for those of you who have experienced those. How does this change the pose and bring it right down into the pelvis versus so much in the heart chakra? What if there was such a correlation between our sacral chakra and our heart chakra? Right between The sacral chakra and the heart chakra is our center of power. And when we're out of alignment, not coming from a place power in alignment with all of creation, all of nature, we tend to put our desires first. And at our core, most of us desire a sense of belonging. And that can kind of throw off how we come from the heart. Is it truly coming from the heart, which is a space kind of beyond our stories of loss and abandonment? Or are we giving so much of ourselves away because we want to find that sense of belonging, when really our work is to get right with our own power? 10 more breaths here. You keep drawing the belly in to such a degree that you feel your low belly. You might turn your palms up. And then create a pillow for your head and windshield wiper your legs. Where does your breath go here? And then walk your left hand forward. Thread your right arm under, palm up. Bring your left knee up like you're gonna reach your hand. You probably won't. And then start to rainbow open into a twist. Oh. Now we're going to rainbow back onto our bellies. Before we go to the other side, we're going to walk this left hand over to the right. Both palms are turned up. We're going to kind of crawl our way up. Rest our chin in our arms. Breathe into that upper back. Can you release your right arm and walk it forward? Keep your left arm threaded out. Palm up. Draw your right knee up. And then rainbow open to a twist. Where do you feel your breath moving here? We'll slowly rainbow back, and now right arm threads out to the left, right arm is in front. Wiggle up. Rest your chin on your arms. Breathe into the back of the heart. So we're culminating up to a pose that can be challenging for many folks. The invitation is to be in a space where you can actually hold it. So under your arms, we're going to come to frog pose. Yeah. And so you might have a sweatshirt like I do, or a blanket to slide your leg on. We're going to come to the left side of our mat, place our left knee on something that slides, our right knee on the sticky mat, and we're going to turn our toes out so they look like little froggies, yeah, and slide out enough where maybe you can come onto your forearms or blocks. But we want to check out and make sure that our feet aren't going way out further than the ankles. It's all kind of in alignment. Some of us can come down onto our chest. Try not to shift too much forward. This is kind of the pose of the second chakra. Could you breathe space in your pelvis in this often strong stretch for the groin? How can your breath help you here? So my dears, we're going to come back up onto our palms. Some folks like to just straighten their legs out like me. Some folks like to draw that other knee back in. Either way you choose, we're going to meet on our backs. Walk your feet wide and allow your knees to come in toward each other, which is kind of the counter pose to what we just did. Notice what you feel. Where does your breath go? Naturally and easily. And where can it flow with your awareness? Can you breathe space into the bowl of your pelvis? If it helps you, you might place a hand on your lower belly. Notice the rise and fall of your breath there. You might send energy into the space of the womb, whether it's physically there or not, doesn't matter, but the energetic space of the womb, a place of creation, creating of art, of meals, food, of a home, of a family, mothering pets, all of the ways that we are creative, whether we are male or female identified. And also just this space of deep emotion. Water, tears, blood, sweat, all of our water. We are mostly water. And the nature of water is it shifts and changes. How can we flow and ebb and flow again through the cycles of birth, life, death, and rebirth? Om Namah Shivaya. If it feels good to stay here, stay here. If you'd like to straighten your legs, straighten your legs. The ultimate pose of Shiva, corpse pose. So we'll end with another chant to Shiva, a different one than the one we started from. If you'd like to stay lying down during this, you sure can. If you're going to chant, you might rise to a seat. It's called Angel's Prayer. The translation is, I honor the essence of being, the luminous teacher within and without, who assumes the forms of truth, consciousness, and bliss, is never absent, full of peace, ultimately free, and sparkles with divine luster. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niyalambaya Tejase Om Namah Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niyalambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niyalambaya Tejase. In today's practice, we had mantra, pranayama, samavriti, meditation, and asana. These are all tools that we have that can help us be a little more present for the mysteries of life, for the cycles of birth, life, death, and rebirth. And they can settle our nervous system and help us to create a little more peace in our own being. Thereby, we become better advocates of peace in the world. In that spirit of peace, we say Shanti, Shalom, Salam, Amani, Maluhia, Irini, Shiakan, Jam, Pache, Paz. In the spirit of our collective truth and liberation, we say Ashe, Amin, Amen, blessed be, Kapu Aloha, In Lakach, Satnam, Namaste, Matakwiasan, Black Lives Matter.